Crossbreeds such as Labradoodles or Cavapoos are oftentimes referred to as F1, F2 or even F1b or F2b cross. It is referring to the generation of the crossbreed, and this terminology is not only used in dogs but also in other animals like cattle, and it is even applied to the plants or cells. In this video I will simply and quickly explain the differences between crossbreed generations. The P generation is where all the crossing starts. It is the purebred generation, and those dogs are accepted and registered as pure dogs in different kennel clubs. This group includes all the breeds such as German Shepherd, French Bulldog, Pug, Golden Retriever or Chihuahua. When someone decides to create a new type of a dog, he will cross two purebred dogs together in order to create a new crossbreed. Thus, he will be creating the first generation cross, also known as F1 cross. Sometimes crossbreeds are also called as designer dog breeds, but it means the exact same thing, an offspring of two purebred dogs. The F1 crossbreeds inherit 50% of genes from breed A and 50% genes from breed B. The appearance and temperament of the F1 crosses is the most unpredictable, and they can inherit traits from both parents equally. But breeders want to achieve some kind of dreamed appearance and temperament, for which they started the crossing. And because of that, they are breeding further the offsprings with the desired appearance and temperament. And when they breed two F1 crosses together, they are creating second generation crosses or F2 crosses. And when you breed two F2 crosses, you are creating third generation crosses, also known as F3 crosses. I'm sure you got this. You can also have F4, F5, F6 crosses and so on, but to make it simpler, any generation that is higher than F3 is typically called as multi-generation. It is important to say that F3 cross doesn't need to be an offspring of two F2 dogs, but also an offspring of two F1b crosses. But what does it mean? What is the F1b and F2b? Well, the little b stands for back cross. It is a result of mating F1 cross back to the purebred parent. I can show you an example on one of the most popular crossbreed, the Goldendoodle. One of the most desired characteristics of Goldendoodle is their almost non-shedding coat. It is a trait inherited from the poodle parent, and to make it more likely that the Goldendoodle will truly have the low shedding coat, it is better to increase the percentage of the poodle in the cross. That can be easily done by outcrossing the first generation Goldendoodle back to the poodle. The result is F1b Goldendoodle, which is 75% poodle and 25% golden retriever. F2b generation is also a back cross, but in this case it is a result of mating second generation cross with the purebred parent. So as you can see, understanding the generations is not that hard as it might seem. It is also important to say that it's not essential to understand the generations. More important than that is to choose a breeder with good reputation. This breeder should answer you all the questions and help you to get a dog with the temperament, appearance, size and coat you want. But remember, all the crosses, no matter what generation it is, are still quite unpredictable in terms of appearance and temperament, much more than purebred dogs. Tell me in comments if you own any crossbreed, if so, what kind, and did you consider the generation when getting the pup? If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing, turn the notifications on and check the Rocadog's links in description. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.